Welcome everybody, Furo here, bringing you another great Gwent deck that is ready for the latest positioning patch that was deployed a few days ago. I'm sitting at around 4.3k MMR and today we will have a look at one of the NILFGAARD leaders, which is called John Calveit, who is unfortunately right now not played that much, but is nonetheless ready for some really good combinations and insane value plays. For John, it's all about the spies and how to extract the most sneaky fun out of them. His ability is to move all non-gold spy units from your opposing side of the battlefield to your own side. So of course, to get the most out of his ability, you're playing a bunch of spy units plus units that are getting bigger the more spies you play. For the spy part, we are looking at the two bronze units, Emissary and the Ambassador. While the Ambassador is your small powerhouse that is buffing a single random non-gold unit on your side by plus 12, the Emissary here is an excellent tool to thin your deck and get the right cards at the right time. Keep in mind that both units can be picked up with the Vicovaro Medic out of your opponent's graveyard if they're getting destroyed, so another chance for you to create some nice value out of them. For the silver slot, I put in another two spies which should be stable in every spy deck, both Joachim de Wett and Candelera, thinning your deck further while also providing yourself with a huge swing turn if you're going for the leader ability. The last possible spy card is not a spy per se, but he can be used as one. I'm talking about the gold card Alzur, of course. You can play him on any row on the battlefield and he will nowadays banish any non-gold card within 2 spaces. Afterwards, any point that was on the banished units is on lethal, so you can use him either on your side to prevent destruction cards from hitting your non-gold units, or you will just place him on the opposing side and deny some mean effects. To have even more fun, the deck allows you to steal lethal back. For that, just use the D-bomb on the row where lethal is sitting and use your leader ability. Bada boom, that's how you get 50 points plus without much trouble. The second interesting gold card I'm running is Mino Cohorn. He is destroying every non-gold spy unit on the opposing side and will be played in the round where you are not going for the leader ability steal. Even killing only 1 or 2 small spies is, alongside the roach that is spawning when you play a Mino, good for a swing of 15 to 17 points. To get some more points on the board, the big buff target for yourself is the Impera Brigade, a bronze unit that is getting +2 strength for each spy unit on the enemy side. Basically you're trying to buff one of these to a huge amount of points, and then the combat engineer will make sure that it will stay on the battlefield for another round. Without an answer to this, the Powerhouse Brigade is easily winning you games alone. So far for the deck overview, I will now show you a few decks on the ladder with the deck. If you have any more questions after that, feel free to use the comment section and I will help you there. So for our first game we are looking against the King Bran, so we can expect a discard deck most likely, highly likely with the King Bran of course. So let's see how that is working out. We have double medic here, normally a card you don't need early on. One Emissary, Ambassador, Combat Engineer, Rod Tosser, Joachim de Wett, August, Wilkerford and the Meno. So we're definitely not interested in keeping the medic here for the start. Get another Combat Engineer, so that's also not too great if you're not getting the Brigade. Drop the medic here as well. We're getting an Alzur. With the Emissary we have the chance to get another Brigade of course, but to prevent that we just need to make sure that the Emissary is hitting right. We are dropping one Combat Engineer here as well and hope to get the right one. Get another gold card, lethal. Interesting. So what we are dropping here, let's see. Joachim de Wett. That might be good. The only problem would be if we are getting the medic. We don't like that right now. Otherwise, Mercenary can go for that. Then searching for the Brigade.
A shame I had no time.
Not getting there. We are just dropping another Mercenary.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
And there is a Brigade, so definitely picking up this one. The medic is right now not useful. There's nothing in the graveyard. So the Brigade is coming. And that one is getting buffed because there are 2 spies on the battlefield. Opponent is dropping a war longship. We can just go for the August here and denying the effect of the war longship, because he is then otherwise just either playing another war longship or he's going for the King Bran right away, and that would be at least 6 damage, and it will be more if he's discarding more, so I don't like that too much. If you are dropping the Alzur right now, there is a chance that he's just going for the Priestess, picking the war longship again. The August should be a bit more useful. Plus we have another target that can be buffed by the Ambassador. So then we have 2 strong units on the board.
Praise be the bravest.
There is one radar and 2 unknown cards, so that's the war longship and the Olgierd. Another war longship for him. You might want to pick this one out of the graveyard. Olgierd is then spawning at the start of the next round. Not right now, so not a problem. I would say for now we will just drop the Ambassador. We are buffing the Impera Brigade to 24 points. There is a Priestess, he's going for another war longship. And now we could use the Alzur to kill that. He would then need another Priestess, so a lot of the Priestess are already gone. Yeah, let's do that. Definitely want to win this round here. Oh, that was the Pirates, so he's now getting 2 Pirates in the graveyard, as you can see here. We definitely want to win the first round and then just keep the 24 points here alive. But for now, we might go for the Vilke forts. Then we are spawning the roach so that we're not drawing that later. Also getting another unit. There's a roach. This one is going down into the graveyard. We are getting another card here to play, which is the first light. We're going for the rally effect, of course. Getting another brigade, which is then getting buffed because of the units on the other side. 3 spies so far. We have 24 and we have 12 points here ready. Going for another discard effect, and without a single war longship that is dealing damage, we are definitely in a good position.
Praise be the bravest.
There's another radar, and what else were we dropping? Wait. Only one card. So the other one was Zero Dash then. Oh, right. So he was dropping the Zero Dash, that is now coming back in his deck. Currently we are 22 points ahead, and if we're just going for the John right now, we're just stealing 6 points, and he's losing 6 points, so that would be another huge swing. There is the opportunity to go for Joachim de Wett here, and then we might get another combat engineer out, and we could just stay 2 units on the board. So I like that. Joachim is coming. There is the combat engineer, and we will keep the 26 points here. Hopefully he's not using Geralt, but if he is, we will use the second combat engineer to keep the 40 points on the battlefield. Right now we are way ahead here, and we might just now drop the John, stealing the spy units to our side. So it's 30 points to 79 points. A huge advantage. Normally you can expect that the opponent is now just passing. And there you go, there's a pass. We're keeping the 26 points for the next round. Plus we have another combat engineer here in the hand, and with that we of course make sure that the 26 points are staying for the last round as well. So you would need to find some sort of destruction, and that's just a concede. Game 2, and again we are up against the King Bran. Interesting, I haven't seen that many King Brans in the last couple of days. Well, anyway. So we have combat engineer, we have double brigade, we have the ambassador and mercenary, that's all pretty fine. Roach is definitely coming back into the deck. Another combat engineer. Not bad. Candarella, Mino. So we don't need the bomb here in most cases. Also, that's nice with the lethal. I would say for now we could drop that. What else do we want here? Theory would be nice, so maybe... So these 2 combat engineers are really good, alongside the brigade. Let's keep the bomb for now. Let's just keep it. Hand is good so far. We need to start here. So why not just start with the brigade?
That is what you folk lack.
There's a war longship, so could be problematic. I would say we are using the ambassador to buff the brigade up to 20 points. If he's then using King Bran, oh, another war longship. We could directly go for the lethal, but normally you want to keep the lethal here for the Morkvarg and Olgierd if he's playing that. So he would deal a lot of damage now if he's going for King Bran. I don't like that too much, in fact. Yeah, let's do that. Going for the lethal here, getting rid of the war longships. Plus we are buffing the brigade, of course. For 22 to 11 points. Plus everything on the board is right now our own stuff, so we could just steal everything if needed. Let's see what he's picking up. Nothing is spawning. Queensguard, so he's playing with the Queensguard, and also there's an Olgierd, which is then spawning for the next round. And if he's playing with the Olgierd here and Queensguard, he might not play the Morkvarg. Otherwise the Morkvarg will be in his hand right now. So Queensguard it is. Let's just drop Another brigade, which is getting to 10 points because there are 2 spies on the board.
I can help you if you wish.
There is Ermion, so drawing 2, discarding 2. We'll see what that is. So you got the Shieldsmith and the Shackles. Interesting that he's dropping the Shackles here. These 2 are very dangerous. Let's give him the 12 points from the Condarella. We're drawing another card here. Mercenary, no, there is no need to keep that. So we want to get another card. First light is not that good. So Emissary would have been better than the first light. There is another war longship. Good for you. Good for you. Let's just drop the Emissary.
Your humble servant.
We are getting another Emissary, of course.
A shame I had no time.
And Ambassador or the Medic. We're going for the Ambassador. And hopefully we are not buffing the same unit. Yeah, that's 42 points on this one. This little guy. 1 rig. Drawing 1, discarding 1. And he's hitting the Impera Brigade, which is currently at 16 points. So if we are going for the Combat Engineer and use that on the higher brigade, could kill that with a Garrel, of course. But we have another Combat Engineer, so we could also use that on the 16 points as well. Do we need the Letho here in the situation? I don't think so, because that's only 9 points. So we could just keep the bomb here. Could also just use it here, of course, but I would say we can just keep the bomb. We will just go for the Combat Engineer for now. Toggle the silence here on the 42 points. Still far ahead. If he's willing to play more stuff, we're just using the John and steal everything beside the Lethal, which is staying for 9 points. He is willing to play more and he's buffing some stuff in his graveyard. So it looks like he was picking up the All-Geared. Yeah, the All-Geared and 1 Queen's Guard, so the Queen's Guard is now at 6 points. All-Geared is at 9. We're now using the John here, getting all the spy units onto our side. That's a huge swing. He's at 27, we're at 76. So nearly 50 points ahead. Not able to kill the 42 points, so that means we have a huge advantage for the next round. We will just pass here, of course, as well. We're both at 4 cards. He's getting the All-Geared, which is alright, gives him a few points. It's definitely not a 42 points. So way ahead. Impera Brigade is super good. We got the Dragon, we got the August. And we might just... Let's see, first light. I guess we need the first light here if he's spawning any weather effect. Normally he's not doing that, but could be, so let's just keep the first light. Let's also just keep the bomb here. Want to do that. And with the August we can lock the All-Geared, then he's not spawning for the next round. Well, that's pretty good, I would say.
Sometimes I've had about.
Plus we're using the Combat Engineer to keep the 42 points for the last round. And then he needs to invest a lot of stuff if he has no chance to kill this one. So if he has a Geralt, if he has a Scourge, then the 42 points are just going down, of course. But right now, we are looking pretty good. What are you picking? 1 rig. Looks like he needs some new cards. So he was discarding Skirmisher. Okay, that's not that many points. Let's just use the Combat Engineer. Hopefully keeping the 42 points on board. And we will then just pass.
Bow before modern
There's a
prayer.
Priestess. He's going for the Skirmisher, which is up to 10 points. Still far ahead, we will now pass. And fingers crossed that he's not killing our 42 points. He needs at least 1 more card. Looks like he's in the need of more cards. Queen's Guards. That's a few points, but still 14 points behind. So he needs to invest another card. Plus, we still have the 42 points for the last round. So normally there is no chance for him to win now. If he could have killed this unit, he would have done it earlier. That means the 42 points are staying. There's another Priestess. Picking up a Shieldsmith, and that is still not good enough to go ahead. We need to play another card. And look at that, we still have 4 cards in the hand, by the way. He's now going ahead with only 1 card left. He's not getting the All-Geared here. That is super devastating. No chance for him at all. And there's a concede.